Hey, Royal Family, welcome to my General Hospital Daytime Drama channel. I am your hostess, the Daytime Drama Queen. I have your General Hospital recap for Friday, October 13th. Now, let's get into it. Stella Henry goes to see Curtis Ashford at home. Curtis tells her, "I'm working hard for my family. They need me." There's a knock at the door. Stella goes to answer it. It is Selena Wu. Stella snaps at her and says, "What do you want?" Selena says, "I'm here to see my friend." Stella says, "You have no friends here." Selena enters and tells Curtis, "Are you now willing to sell the Savoy?" Curtis says, "Why do you want to buy my club? Why don't you start one of your own?" Stella interjects, "Good question." Selena says, "It's too much work to start a new club." Portia comes home and Selena leaves dejected. Portia tells Curtis and Stella that she has been promoted co-chief of staff. Stella says, "It's a time for celebration. Let's get Trina and Marshall and go celebrate." At GH, we see Dex Heller barging into the office of Dr. Austin Gatlin Holt. He asks Austin, "Where is Ava Jerome?" Austin says, "I haven't seen her, but I think she went to New York on business." Dex Heller grabs him and places him in a chokehold and says, "If I find out that you are lying, I will be back to deal with you." Meanwhile, we see Jocelyn Jacks at Windermere. The butler answers the door, and Josh tells him that Ava never picked up Avery last night. The butler says that he's also concerned. He says no one on the staff has heard from her. Josh calls Dex, and Dex comes over. Josh tells him that they found a lollipop and Ava's cell phone. Dex asks the butler to pull the video footage of the night he last saw Ava. The footage shows someone in a hoodie entering Ava's home and leaving with Ava. Dex says we need to see footage of where they were headed. Josh places a call to Spinelli. Josh and Dex go to see Spinelli and finds Ava and Mason Gatlin on the footage headed towards a warehouse. At Pentonville, we see Laura Collins going to meet with Cyrus Renault. Laura tells him that she's there because she heard about his application for early release. Cyrus says, "I'm a changed man. I gave away all of my money to the underprivileged." Laura finds that hard to believe. Cyrus becomes enraged and goes on a tangent. He says when Sonny gives away all of his money, no one questions him. Laura realizes that Cyrus is upset. She apologizes to him. He tells her, "When I'm released, I hope we can forge a bond the same way you have with Sonny." We then see a guard ushering Cyrus outside of Pentonville. A car pulls up and Cyrus gets into the back seat. Later in Austin's office, we see TJ Ashford there. Mason Gatlin comes in and Mason tells TJ that he's a truck driver. TJ leaves and pauses outside of the door. Austin tells Mason that Sonny is on to them. Austin asks Mason to release Ava, or I will tell everything. Mason says, "Don't be stupid." Finally, at Sonny's wedding ceremony, Nina takes her place beside Sonny. They exchange vows. They pour out their hearts, pledging their undying love. The minister pronounces them man and wife. Sonny kisses his bride, and everyone congratulates them. Michael congratulates Nina. He tells her, "Welcome to the family." He places a kiss on Nina's cheek. Michael then gets a phone call. He steps away. Michael says, So, do you have the name of the person who turned Drew and Carly into the SEC? Michael abruptly turns around and has a look of horror on his face as he stabs daggers into Nina Reeves with his eye.
The next General Hospital, you just got your life back. You're going to walk away from it?
Don't you think we're kind of putting the cart before the horse?
To let you know something I don't. I have no business here.
You never did say who you needed to meet with. What in the world are you doing here? It's really important that you please. I owe it all to you.
Well, Royal Family, that's it for today's recap. Please send me your thoughts, your comments, and your theories, and we will discuss later. Also, join me for the Friday night trivia, Friday the 13th edition. Until then, ta-ta.